Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk about things like love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. In this video, we are going to talk about 3 signs to know that you're on the right track and your manifestation is super close. So I experienced these 3 signs in the fall and in the winter of this past year in 2022. And the first sign is you feel so called to pause everything in your life. You're so fed up with everything. You're tired, you're exhausted. You're like, why do I just not want to do anything? I just want to sleep. I feel depressed. I feel sad. I don't know what's going on. And you're literally observing yourself having these thoughts, and you're like, I really think something's wrong with me. And you feel like a crazy person because you're just like, I don't understand this. And it's almost like it's cycled. It's like you just got done with this like 2 months ago, and here it is. It's back again. You're exhausted. You shouldn't be exhausted. That's what your mind's telling you. So when this is happening, we are manifesting at such a faster rate nowadays. It's 2023. I don't know when you're watching this video, but it is 2023. It is May, the last week in May, and we are vibrating at such a higher rate now that we can think things and they can be in our reality the next day, the next week. Where before it might take us, 6 months to manifest $30,000, and now you might see it in 2 weeks. And it's truth. This is happening to lots of people. And that's why I started my channel, because I wanted to start getting everybody on the path. And it's not me doing it, but their soul was guided to this channel. They're guided to other teachers because you're here to learn that you are magic. You have magic within you. And these signs are here to guide you and to show you, where you might not be seeing things clearly, or where you might be overthinking, or your ego has you stuck on a loop. And I'm here to break you free, to help you see that if you're being guided to rest and you're exhausted, please honor that. Please take your rest. Take off from work for a week if you can, and just trust your inner guidance system. Your inner knowing is saying, we have something coming. And if you want it to come quick, you have to literally pause your body and lay it down on a couch, on a bed, and just be still for a couple days, even if it's just for like a half a day. Honor that call to rest. I was on a Zoom call with a client the other day, and we were talking about how she kept getting messages that she should rest. I think it was that later that night, her dad called her and was like, hey, you should come, stay a week with us or stay a couple days with us at the cabin. It's like a restful place that her family goes to. I think it was actually his house. I'm not sure. But she was guided. The universe brought her feedback that, yes, take this offer. Go and rest your body. Stop overthinking your life. Stop trying to force everything to happen. You're allowed to rest. And normally that's because something's about to walk into your life and you want to be super ready for it. You want to have so much energy. You don't want to be exhausted. So the first sign, you're exhausted and you're being guided to rest, but it doesn't make sense. But please honor it. Okay, the second sign is you find yourself, again, so fed up with whatever you're trying to call in, or maybe just fed up with your life, that you start to take action to resolve it. So in the fall, I had about $25,000 credit card debt, and I just was like, ugh. I kind of did all of these signs within the same week. I was like, I need to get out of my apartment. I'm so sick of the same routine. I needed to change my environment. So I texted a friend who has a beach house, and nobody really uses it in the fall. So I was like, hey, can I come stay at your house for a week? I can work from there. Maybe I'll take off and not even work at all. And she's like, yeah, Michelle, do whatever you need to do. So it was awesome. So I'm in the beach house at the kitchen counter, and I'm writing in my journal, how can I pay off this debt, Michelle? Let's get creative. Let's see where you have money, what is in your savings, what is in your 403b, retirement, all that stuff. And I started to make a plan. And then I was thinking, what if I move? What if I sublet my apartment? What if I move out of here and let somebody come live here for 6 or 7 months during the winter? And then I could move to that beach house or to somewhere else, right? And I started to add up how much money I would save if I stayed 6 months during the winter somewhere else. That was way cheaper. And I all of a sudden saw all of this money adding up. My vibration felt so good. I was making a plan to take action to resolve my problem, but I wasn't physically doing it. I was just thinking about it and I was writing it down. So I made an energetic plan to save money. I was at the beach when I was doing it, so I wasn't working. I was resting and sleeping away from all the normal people that I'm around. Nobody could ask me to babysit. There were no clients asking for Reiki or sessions in person. So I was kind of like free from everybody and everything. And it felt so good. And literally, that was on Wednesday that I was writing in my journal. On Sunday, I had a woman come and book a session with me, and she offered to pay off my credit card debt. Mind blown. And I kept writing in my journal for the last 3 weeks. God paid off my debt. Oh my gosh, it happened so magically. It's laughable how this happened. I can't believe this. This kind woman just randomly showed up in my life. I had never met her before, and she knew my dad, and my dad had passed away a year ago. And she was like, Michelle, I heard you were taking care of your dad and you went into credit card debt because of it. I want to pay off your debt for you. I was like, is this real life? I literally was like walking into walls. I'm like, how is this possible? But the universe uses all kinds of people, places, and things to deliver your manifestation. And I truly believe it's because I took off from work. I went to the beach. I stopped all resistance. And then I was guided. I didn't plan on making the energetic plan. I was guided to sit down and go, all right, Michelle, how are you going to pay off this debt? Let's take action. Let's feel good about it. And I just made a plan and I did not execute it. I did not make plans for somebody to move in here. I started thinking about who I could text that would maybe want to stay in the apartment for the winter. But I never really took action on it. And my debt got paid off. So these magical stories are happening all around us. We're just not hearing about it. And that's why I like to share it on my channels, because a lot of you might not be surrounded with people like me and like yourself. And that's why you're here, to feel more connected and to feel more like a community. And a lot of my clients always say that on Zoom. They're like, Michelle, I feel like we'd be best friends if we lived in the same state or the same country. And I hear that a lot because it's the energy that we share. It's a like-minded energy. We both believe in the same thing and it feels so good. It feels like we're best friends, even though we're not. But it just feels like we're on the same page. We're in the same soul tribe. So that's why I'm grateful for YouTube, because it saved me back in the day when I was going through my awakening. But making an energetic plan to save and resting were the first two signs that really pulled in that manifestation. And the third one is going to be all about changing up your routines. So in that process, I was in a different environment. I was waking up at different times. I was working out at different times of the day. I was maybe not working, maybe working. I think I did 2 sessions that week with clients. But I was completely changing every aspect of my life in 7 days. So for 7 days, I was not the normal Michelle. So I was resting more. I was going to different places. I was doing things at different times of the day. So you're changing your routine. The universe loves change. Do not stay in a routine. Okay. When you want to call in something fast, put a wrench in your entire week, go somewhere different, do things differently. Maybe give yourself 2 days to do this. And you just stop doing what you're normally doing. And you're going to send this big message to the universe that you're saying, I'm ready. I'm willing to change. I am open for something new. I'm going to forget about the path for a little bit. I'm going to make a plan to make myself feel good in whatever way I need to feel good in my life. Okay, so these 3 signs are huge and you can actively do them. I kind of fell into them and then the money arrived. And I feel like that happens to me because I teach about it. So I'm falling into more of these signs as I move on my journey. And my clients are practicing it and then they're having the same success. So rest, make an energetic plan, and change your routine. And watch what happens, and comment below and tell me when you receive something. Even if it's just $1,000, that's still a lot of money. Even if it's just somebody texting you out of nowhere that you have not heard from in so long and they're offering you something. These are all tiny breadcrumbs and they're first waves of more and more abundance, joy, happiness, whatever you're calling in specifically. Okay, I'm sending you so much love. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and everything's in the description box below if you'd like to work with me. I'd be happy to help you on your journey. All right, lovelies, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.